rocking with the Greek Letter Radio Show.
Shout out to my boy Mad Mike. Juke, what up? Class, cool.
Now rocking with the Greek Letter Radio Show.
Bless. Yeah, I got the world in my palm, future in my sight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. That's probably why they watching me. I got my shit together, got my mind right, huh? Blood, sweat, and tears. What you know about some blood, sweat, and tears, homie? I've been doing this for years. Love this shit like my wife and my kids. Simple process elimination. I'm a pulse of a nation. I done made it through the pledge initiation and the hating. I'm a pulse of a nation. Give a damn what you think, give a damn what you say. I'm a pulse of a nation. And I'm all about my business, I ain't got no time for play. We the pulse of a nation. I got the world in my palm, future in my eyesight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. I know I got them watching me. I got this badge of honor, got my mind right. I got the world in my palm, future in my eyesight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. I know I got them watching me. I got my badge of honor, got my mind right. Simple process elimination. We a pulse of a nation. I done made it through the pledge initiation and the hate. We the pulse of a nation. Give a damn what you think, give a damn what you say. We the pulse of a nation. And I'm all about my business, I ain't got no time for playing. We the pulse of a nation. Let's go.
What's good, Greek Letter Nation? Of course, if you already clicked in, locked in, you know this is Greek Letter Radio, man. You're listening to the Greek Letter Radio Show. I am Mike Mad, the ambassador.
And this is DJ KV, the mixtape's DJ's favorite
you
DJ.
know. And we're your radio host, man, for this podcast, audibly taking you, through the Greek Letter Radio experience, man. What's good, KV?
Man, everything is cracking. I'm loving it. Busy month.
Busy Black History Month. Which is crazy. We know, because Black History is every day for us.
Every day.
Every day. You know what I'm saying? We don't get a break from that. Crazy, but it's true. Hey, listen. I want to go ahead and bring some events that I've seen inside the news that kind of touched me up, man. Of course, we'll bring more current events in the future, but just some tidbits or what have you, man, that I saw. It kind of touched me. I was like, okay. Like University of Oklahoma, Sigma, Alpha, Epsilon, of course, everybody knows that. It's been all over the place. The racist chant on their leadership cruise. That'd be something to be beautiful for us to talk about, man. University of Oklahoma fraternity hires Timothy McVeigh lawyer. The same fraternity. Why would you hire Timothy McVeigh's lawyer? I mean, that's just crazy.
Why would you even want your organization to be next
I'm like,
to that name?
Wow. And another story, man, that I know touched my heart a little bit, man, but no charges for these frat boys of Zeta Beta Tau for taunting veterans. And that touches home, you feel me, as a veteran. That touches home.
Yeah, and what do you mean taunting veterans?
It's a good question, because as this article reads, man, they weren't just yelling at the veterans. That'd be cool. You know, just yelling, okay, but that's still wrong. But it's nothing compared to these kids spitting on the veterans, man. Not only spitting on the veterans, but snatching the flag, urinating on it. That's a whole different sector, but still. I mean, wow, just blatant disrespect for your time in service. I'm like, wow, man, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, these particular stories I read and they stood out to me, man. I just had to bring them up and be like, wow, this is something else, man. Especially with news inside of our organizations, and we're supposed to be unified. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, since this is going to be a segment of the show from now on, all those organizations that happen to be named in some of these news articles, if y'all feel like commenting and kind of giving your side of the story if it's legally possible,
for real,
go ahead and hit us up, man. What's some call letters, Mike, they can hit us at?
They can go ahead and hit us at GreekLetterRadio@gmail.com. They can go ahead and hit us up on Twitter or Instagram at WGLR Show. Or they can go ahead and hit us up on Facebook, the Greek Letter Radio Show. Anyway, this is a radio show, music show. KV, what you got up for us, man?
Man, I'm gonna got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but we definitely go get into something that everybody's gonna be able to see coming up this month. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump into it right now.
Hey, hold up, but we have to mention. I'll be remiss if I don't mention. We have a special guest in the house, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A special guest that, wow, it's gonna be a treat for you. He's from St. Helena. I have to say it right, because if I don't, you're gonna jump on me.
Straight. So you said
yes,
it right.
You feel me? So yeah, from St. Helena. He grew up on St. Helena. If you don't know what it is, tune in. St. Helena Island, South Carolina. His name is Pastor James Fields Jr. He'll jump on me if I don't use the junior as well.
Yeah.
Pastor James Fields Jr., man. So definitely stick with us, man. KV, let's get into it, baby.
Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Man, I ain't even eat breakfast and already some shit. I ain't even take a shit and already I'm stressed. Man, my mind keep pacing with the same damn question. Why life's a dumb bitch from bitch to the nearest ditch. Jump right in the casket. I talk with a brashness. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing, motherfucker. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days. Violence. Man, them niggas in the streets here wild. That's them young boys popping, probably. How you know? Cause they aim a little sloppy. But this body's dropping, regardless. No conscience. Man, they killed a 12-year-old about a month ago. Rest in peace, Genesis, hold a pretty soul. Damn shame, baby, never saw the 8th grade. What happened? Who did it? It don't matter cause it happened too often. I just pray for the souls that's lost. Hope mine don't end up in the coffin. While I'm walking to the bus stop. Cause I don't have a lot. Just 5 to my goddamn name. But hey, at least I ain't one of these niggas that I pass on the bridge that be asking for change. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days. I'm a strong man, not a poor man. Cause me poor than the pity on the weekend. I don't need pity, man, I need dollars. So Lord, just get me through my sleep and I'ma get up and get it. Get up and grind, get up and hustle. Got 2 9-to-5s, well, I hate the 3 and a 5 to 1, but like the cable guy, I'ma get her done. My brother got a baby, my sister got a baby, and they both younger. Boy, life crazy, all at mama house. I should rather be focused on this deal, but the overflow of bills is enough to want to kill niggas. Grab the steel and maybe try to take myself out, but that ain't really helping nothing, man. I work just to work till I'm overworked. Should go to church. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days. I lay this shit on goddamn day. Already in hell, so tonight I pray. Oh Lord, I left my house, don't let me die today. Not asking much, I just want you to turn my nights to days. Just turn my nights to days.
I'm trying to feel Jimmy pain. Oh, you don't know a goddamn thing about cocaine. You don't even goddamn understand Morrison, man. What you know about here with the mic? How they died out of sight. Boy, what the fuck you talking about? 75 cents. Well, was goddamn Mike. Even Marvin didn't die from his dad's gun. He died from the fun that I love, son. I'm trying to die like Janice. can't feel Jimmy Payne. You don't know a goddamn thing about Cobain. Motherfucker, you can walk a day in Mars in pain. What the fuck you know about Mike and motherfucking ill? You don't even know, nigga, how close I get to God when I hear the bro nigga trying to OD dope. You think goddamn Charlie Parker them done it cause they goddamn was slow or dumb to the thing. Some say my nigga on it, and I say Big Q. Well, this motherfucking sax sounds so good to me. Ain't nothing changed but my music, man. But I'm trying to die like Janis. You can't feel Jimmy Payne. The fuck you know about Cobain? You don't know a goddamn thing about Jim Morrison, man.
Cigarette butts, pennies, hustles, and glass rock. Posted on the corner, resources like NASDAQ. Imagine reading a book and the internet won't stop. No title either, author loses feeling to read block. We see it every day, taking chances to restock. A rose in the concrete, sun and unlock. The presence of the light, like the candle in deep dark. Required by the seed and the presence of water spark. We all see the clutches of hands of many though. Holding on to copyrights of that original. The standards of a status quo, that a hammer throw. Message like a bloody tam, tags Mr. Flow. I'm on some Mr. Show, they streaming a puppet show like Pinocchio, building Geppetto or Disney Flow. You don't see the strings attached to UFO, so read between the lines and the knowledge that you know. Preserve life, yeah, even at an enemy. But if the enemy gonna try to form a plea, certain destiny in longevity. I'm discreet with my killing and my choice of weaponry. Whatever it takes, I got some blood on my hands. Ain't no diamonds in our body cause it left the motherland. It's a play and a ploy, and you see it from the stands. Build strength, stretch limits like a rubber band. Bah!
past 27, so fuck it every day. I'm the king of days, I don't give a fuck what they say. I understand Lord in my integrity, see. I'm a Webster dictionary, ain't never been to school, G. I'm asking and bowing in constancy. I'm jazz, I'm drums, I'm blues beat. I'm the Congos and the African, goddamn days. I'm like Kunta, bitch, never been Toby, no way. Never been 12 days a slave, I'm a mucker, nigga, won't behave. I'm a nephew, new flavor for they ear, shout out. Willow the whips on their ass like Miles. I don't give a fuck, they can't understand the style. The tone that he got is so damn cool. You better step the fuck back before he blow y'all ass away too.
Say that again, say that again, say it again,
Oh, down here in the city.
WGLR, we back.
Hey,
What's cracking, Mike?
What's good, Greek Letter Nation, man? You know how we do. Back on it. Never jumped off it. Hey, so at this segment, we usually do our question of the day. Question of the day, if you didn't understand. Question of the day. And our question of the day, KV and I came up with, man, we thought it was pretty cool. KV, what's the question of the day?
Well, when we were discussing it, it kind of came about as saying, what is unity? You know, why aren't we unified? Unity. What is unity? And then we started thinking, you know,
Man!
what does unity mean to you? Because that's really what it boils down to when you think about unity and each individual. It's kind of personal.
I agree. Therefore, the first thing we tackle is not just unity, but, hey man, define unity. How do you define unity?
See, when I think about college life and what we were doing back in the early 90s, nah, it wasn't unity. You know, there was a couple of organizations that would help us out depending on what campus, what part of California we was in at the time, but overall, I say no, there was no unity. We was by ourselves.
What's the trip is, I understand what KV is speaking about because, of course, we came from the same area, joined in the same area, pledged in the same area, you know. I mean, different experiences, of course, way different, you know what I mean? But I understand the individuals he's talking about because when I came into the organization, it was a separation from this area to this area with inside, and it was like, okay, well, I like that, okay. And I thank God before I left, through so many devices, we were able to come together still. And that was a beautiful thing. I love that because that's what we're all about. That's real talk. So it's all about unity. How are you defining that unity?
Well, I'd love to see people from different, you know, organizations going to other places and doing things, you know, by themselves and running into another, you know, Greek, you know, only by the letters, run into another Greek, and then all of a sudden be like, yo, you know, you're not my frat, but you are in an organization that's something that I'm a part of, and I look at you as my brother or sister as well. What you need.
Somewhere that I could say, you know what? If I'm here at this location, I can bounce, jump over to this location, and know that if I really did need it, what have you, I would be all right. I'll be good. There's some bros out this way, not just for mine, but some others that might take care of me as well.
Exactly. It's like in the Blue House, that's what happens. And you don't have to deal with a lot of other stuff all across the world, you know, because it's just something that we understand about each other. Even though we may come from different lodges, may have you, we still the same. Got you.
I understand what you're saying. It's crazy because that's one of the things that our special guest today, Pastor James Field, is going to be speaking about as well. I know the unity of things, and how he was able to grow and fester beautifully, positively inside that environment, how he misses that environment, and something that environment taught him that could be shared still with the world. Each one teach one. Question of the day, how do you define unity? His unity was community.
So, Mike, how you define unity, bro?
Me? That's a good question. That's a good question. I guess I would have to take aspects of each one, but I don't know, maybe expand on them as well, because I believe unity to be brother. I want to be able to bounce from one area to another area. Saying that I'm my own man, most definitely independent. But if I needed, a brother would be there to go ahead and take care of me, and it's unified. Of course, you're going to do for your own. I understand all of that. That's beautiful. But if the brother's in need, I don't care who he is, man, do for him. That's human nature as well. But if we pledge, then that's definitely unity. That's one of the reasons why I know our voice on this show has validity to me, because there's still unity that's needed within our ranks. I know. I define unity by brotherhood. I define unity by character, integrity. Of course, we're gonna fall short sometime. That's not what I'm speaking about. But getting back up and going ahead and doing it, and having a brother there to say, "Yo, check this out. You can keep moving, dude. Let's do that. Do that when you need that as well." That's unity.
All right.
Or did I go way left field, maybe?
Nah, it's personal, man. Like I was saying before, but it's time to hear from the other folks out there.
That's real.
I want to hear what y'all talking about too. If it's something tight, it might be in the soundbite.
Definitely. Matter of fact. Yeah, please hit us up. Go ahead and give us things. If you have a soundbite like that, man, hit us up at WGLR. Go ahead and hit us up. Show at WGLR Show, Instagram and Twitter. Hit us up. Email, as a matter of fact, is Greek Letter Radio at gmail.com. And Facebook. Throw some sound bites on Facebook. I'm good with that as well, man. The Greek Letter Radio Show.
They used to tell me, "Yo, John, it ain't really that serious, man. You ain't really gotta go that deep with it." But I had to. I let the music mold me. 9 years old, they couldn't hold me. Never did what teachers told me, even though they used to scold me. Never one for attention, I'm sunning the compliments. Stayed up in detention, my knowledge, it gave me confidence. Born leader, only just a little more than common sense. Voicing what I used to think, no matter what the consequence. I found good, regardless how media sound. You can catch me digging deep like Encyclopedia Brown. In school, I played it cool, still indifferent in a lot of ways. Asking why we eating bacon, praising pagan holidays. Used to keep a book due, they there for the perusing. I'm studying the art scene, but it was too confusing. I dream big, but if you ain't awake, then dude, you snoozing. It's like you really on a lake, but wanna say you cruising. The art teacher would tell me that my picture's too political. Affairs with an African flag, I'm just a little dude. You shouldn't have gone so deep. But I had to. You shouldn't have gone so deep. But I had to. Toggling a mix between righteousness and ruthless. Materials with Sun Tzu, Lao Tzu, and Confucius. Squeezed a lot of value out what you view as useless. And can't forget the books to which my sister introduced us. Somewhere around the time my grandmother died of lupus. I put the books down to delve inside to find what truth is. Cause sometimes the more you learn, you turn into a doofus. And real life gets sticky like you in a pool of mucus. But now I'm back in them books, returning to my former station. Clearing out the cobwebs, taking in information. Visions of enlightenment, it's like I got the glow. Best advice I got from a rapper is that you gotta know things, the prophets, the people, the monster cathedral, composites and chemicals, deposits and minerals. Not even what's political, just knowledge in general. And on top of that, for your survival, it's critical. You shouldn't have gone so deep. But I had to. You shouldn't have gone so deep. But he had to.
The day I got fed up, I think it was a Monday. Sitting in history class, reading about some gunplay, thievery, slavery, talking about Jesus saving me. Never sounded right. Malcolm's story whet my appetite. Them shades of gray let me deeper, had to explore that we were here before Columbus, golden age or more. And what's more, drop the grenade, pull the linchpin. If God is truly in us, why worship a crucifix then? There is no spoon, don't let them play your horror coon. Like if you don't believe the lies, by fire you'll be consumed. Dealers of doom don't want that flower to bloom. Boy, you gotta be as in tune with self-pop the balloon. Bursting bubbles, here come trouble, bringing knowledge back to the people like she need to copy. Roger that. This a game of numbers, got most of us in deep slumber, cumbersome weight. I think it's about time we awake. You shouldn't have gone so deep. You shouldn't have gone so deep. You shouldn't have gone so deep. You shouldn't have gone so deep.
Right, all right. I have the privilege and the pleasure of being able to introduce to you my family's pastor, Pastor James Fields.
Fields Jr.
Jr. Yes, sir.
That's right.
I will
You
not
got it
forget
right.
that, sir. How are
Amen.
you? It's a pleasure to be able to interview you today. How you doing, Pastor?
Oh, good. I'm doing good for a young man. The pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
I know that's right. He says young man, and it's ironic as well. Of course he's fit. He's retired military. He's retired Army. Am I right, sir?
Airborne.
Hi.
All day long. Airborne.
Retired Army. And retired Army all the way from St. Helena Island. And I have to pronounce it right because Pastor corrected me just a little bit ago off the air.
Well,
he let me understand. Say again, Pastor. Go ahead. Tell me.
Yeah, you guys said St. Helena, and I mean that's the proper way to do it. But the way we say it at home is St. Helena Island.
And
Helena
why do you
Island,
guys
South
pronounce it St. Helena?
Because the dialect, the language we speak, Gullah, Geechee, Gullah language, and and that's how we say it, and everybody know it, and that's how we do it. That's how we speak.
I like it. I like it. So,
thank you.
In that respect, I'll go ahead and ask then for the Gullah language. We'll get into that. You say Africans, a mix between African and French. So that language started with basically Africans, correct?
Yes.
And that's because of the freed slaves, if I'm not mistaken, that inhabited the island after, correct?
Yeah, and learning how to speak the English, the language here and everything, yes.
So let me ask you, the government, instead of the government had their hand involved inside of helping out as an experiment these island inhabitants as well, our ancestors, and helping them to read, bringing teachers down that way. Is that what happened?
Bring what? I didn't understand you.
Bring teachers down so they can go ahead and teach.
What? Yeah. Well, I don't know so much it was the government, but there's a place there called Penn Center, still there today, and there was two ladies there. They started a school, Penn Center, and they taught them how to read. Yes, they taught them how to read and everything, and a lot of them, was taught to read. Matter of fact, my mother went to that school.
Wow, she went to Penn Center?
Yes. She went to Penn Center and everything. Yes, she went to Penn Center. And the building is still there today. Every November, we have a big celebration called Heritage Day. And that's the Penn Center celebration. If you look on the internet, you'll see Penn Center and everything, and it's there. Yeah.
Wow, yes, as a matter of fact, I do have that. I do have that on there. I have that as well.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, Pastor. How many residents lived there during your childhood? Because from what I understand, it was like 8,000 now. So if that's the case now, how many were living at that particular point in time on that island?
Well, I would say during my childhood, I would say, well, it's a whole lot now. It's a whole lot. I would say at that time, it was a lot of people. I think now the census was about 7,000 or something like that. Because, a lot of folks had a bunch of children, okay? Most everybody come from big families,
Right.
Yes.
So if that's the case then, and you say big families, well, hey, that meant you had to be in for a little while as well. What type of things did you have on the island to do in that respect? It wasn't basically modern as we are growing up in that respect, because it seemed like since it was on the outskirts as well, not too many modern amenities would have been there as well. So how did that work?
No, it wasn't that modern, because I was growing up. We didn't have no electric light and no running water, and indoor plumbing, toilet, everything like that. We had candles and lamps and wood stove and chimney and stuff like that. And we had games we played. We had to make our own toys and everything. And we played with one another, our neighbors and stuff like that. But as far as all the amenities and the modern trees that we have now, no, we didn't have those things. But we had one another, and everybody took care of everybody.
Right.
That's how it was.
Right.
And we were back then everybody was honest. And if there was a family in need, everybody pulled together and helped that family out. No one was left behind. No one.
Basically how it can be run today if it were put in place in that respect as well, correct?
Yes. If we would just get back to basic and helping our fellow man,
right?
Things would be so smooth, and trust, having that trust, iron sharpen iron, brothers helping, we have to be our brothers' keeper, which we were back in those days and everything. You know, when a father or mother of the family died, you know, everybody step in and help, you know, and they didn't let the children go here, there, everywhere.
Right.
They stayed there with the aunt, the grandmama, and everybody, and they were raised, and everybody took care of them. Yes,
Wow.
sir. Mm-hmm.
True family in that respect. Not only that, but your neighbor. It takes a village. That's what it basically hits me with. That phrase comes to mind right now. It takes a village to raise
Yes.
a child, and that's what happened.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what it was. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. So let me ask you this: if that's the case, and you say, you know, you guys grew up and it was a family, your own family. How many siblings do you have?
Well,
Uh-oh.
well, now let me tell you now. Now this is true. You may not believe it. Now my mother had 12 children, 6 boys and 6 girls. I am the oldest son. I'm not the oldest child. I got 3 sisters older than me, but I'm the oldest son. She had 6 boys and 6 girls. But my father fathered 55 children. You still there?
Okay.
I told you wasn't going to believe me.
Okay. Hold on. Because from what I got inside the headphones, Pastor, it seemed like seemed like you said 5. So I just want to make sure it wasn't 55. You said 5, right?
I said 55, 50 plus 5.
Okay. And you have me choking as well. 55 brothers and sisters?
Yes. I have.
Is that
some,
possible? I mean, how you do that? How do you do that?
Well, not with the same woman, of course.
Okay.
You know, not with the same lady, of course.
Okay.
But I have sisters that's younger than my 2 oldest daughters.
Wow.
Yes.
Pastor.
And then I have a brother that I just met 2 years ago. Just laid eyes on him 2 years ago. My brother, a brother of mine, and everything.
Wow.
Where were you at when you guys ran into each other?
Well, I was going back home, and one of my sisters told me about him, and she gave me his number, and I called him, and we met, and my goodness, we are brothers. I mean, yes.
It was just undeniable, huh?
Yes. And then he have another sister that I hadn't met yet. She lives in New York somewhere, and everything. But yes, but I have sisters and brothers that I still hadn't met yet. Yes.
Now, let me ask you, so were they on the island at the same time? It's a silly question to ask. I just have to, because I'm pretty sure there were other islands as well. So they were on that island.
They were different places. You know, they wasn't on the island I was on. You know, my father was a Rolling Stone. If you ask me his nickname, I'll tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you. Unless you ask me. Okay. Yeah. He was well known. He was popular. He was a very likable guy and everything like that. You know, but he was a good guy. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I would say a good guy, and not to disrespect him, but have you, but 55 kids worth of a good guy. I'm not mad at that. Wow, that's a tribe. You have a tribe, Pastor. No wonder.
A nation. I'm sorry, a nation.
I love it. Love the use of the word as well. Wow, and it's funny because from that small island, relative to, of course, the rest of the Carolinas or what have you. Wow, you guys also have individuals who are pretty known that are from that island as well.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me tell you something. If you look this up, Sam Doyle, he's my grand uncle. He's my grandmother brother, and his work is in the Smithsonian. And one of his pictures got sold for $250,000. One of his drawings.
Wow.
Yes. He's dead now, but Uncle Sam Doyle, and it's spelled D-O-Y-L-E, Doyle, Sam Doyle.
Wow, yes, we definitely
look him up. That is my uncle. Yes. And a lot of folks came from there that did well. You know, when I was there as a boy, let me tell you, I started working at the age of 8 years old.
Wow.
Okay. Yes, I started. You know, we had a farm, and I started working on the farm, and I had to go out there to make ends meet. Me and my sisters and brothers, we had a day of the school that we knew we was going to be at the school to go and farm to work and everything. The money wasn't for us and everything. It was for the family and everything. And as I was growing up, you know, that was all I knew at the time because, you know, we didn't go anywhere. You know, we didn't have a car or anything like that. You know, we went to church and back and stuff like that. But, and, you know, went to one another house. And I said, I want to, you know, grow up and work on the farm, on the truck and stuff like that. And as I grew older, you know, I said, man, it must be more to life than this. And after I graduated from school, my mother, I was in a junior college, a technical college at home, and my mom died. And my mom told me, you know, since I was the oldest son, I had younger brothers and sisters, take care of them, to help them. So I joined the military. I was going to join the Marines because, you know, we got Paris Island Marine right there at home.
Right,
and everything.
right.
But I didn't join them. I joined the Army. And I tell you what, I did not know the world was this big. Honest to God, I did not know. All I knew was what I saw before me every day. I didn't know, but, you know, a lot of other people and everything, because all I knew, you know, I went to black school and everything, you know, down there and everything. It's in Helena school and all of that. But I tell you what, when I got in the Army and the Army brought me up, I told my brothers and sisters, I said, y'all have to join this thing. I said, they give you clothes. They give you food. They give you, and I had my own bed. I had my own bed. First time in my life, I slept in my own bed and everything. And I took a shower. You know, the first time I took a shower when I joined the Army and everything. I said, "Oh my God, I died and went to heaven." I am serious. And I rode home and told my brothers and sisters and them, and 3 of my brothers joined the Army. Yeah.
And they ran down to the office.
Yeah, yes sir. And you know, and I go back home now, but I don't go back as often as I would like because, you know, I pastor church and everything. But you know, I tell you what.
And which church? Real quick, which church is that? Which church is that, Pastor?
Sparing Memorial Baptist Church, 5869 Yadkin Road, Fayetteville, North Carolina, 28303. And I am James Fields Jr.
That's right.
Pastor.
That's right. That's right. Vouch.
Yeah.
I've heard the man. I've heard the man preach, man. I enjoy going to Pastor Fields. I enjoy hearing his sermons, man. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Man.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what. My ticket out was, you know, the military, and you know, I still have family live there and everything, and you know, and I go back and visit them and see how they're doing, and you know, we got, you know, older folks, young folks, and everything, but the place has changed. You know, the island is very good for us, but I think a lot of the folks is letting history and everything go because they want the fast life, and you know, and let folks come and get the property.
And I was going to ask that as well. That's exactly what I was going to ask you as well, Pastor Fields. There is something going on with respects to, didn't you have to have a community get together or forum because it was individuals trying to buy some of that property up under you guys?
Yeah. Some of the folks, you know, they want quick money and everything, don't want to pay the tax, and people come and buy the property, you know, and then they put up their nice house, and then they put a gate there and everything, and then your property tax go up, and so they tax you out, you know, and a lot of folks don't have that much money,
right?
So they lose out, you know, and it's a sad thing, and the community there is trying to tell them, hey, don't do it. If you need help, come ask for help. Don't wait till it's too late, and you come, then, you know, there's maybe nothing that.
In other words, get back to family, letting them understand, get back to family.
Yes.
Especially letting that go. That of course they want. That's prime property.
Yes, it's right on the water. Now let me tell you where my family house is at.
Go ahead.
Okay, I know you heard of Paris Island Marine Corps, right, where they train Marines at, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, my family house is right across from there. You could look across the river and see Paris Island. You know, it's just there. You know, Paris Island.
Okay.
Paris Island is right there, and everything like that. You know, we used to go in the water and catch fish and shrimp and oyster and eat the oyster right there as we caught them and everything. And I tell you what, I love it. I love it. I want me some seafood right now.
You got me hungry too.
Yeah, I know that's right. What school did you attend when you were there? Pastor, you didn't attend Penn Center. Penn Center was long gone, I'm pretty sure.
No. Penn Center was gone. When I first started school, Penn Center had a little thing there for the children to start at. I forgot the name of it, but it was a school before you went to the regular school. I forgot the name of it, but I went at the Helena school, and then I did a little stint at Buford school and everything, because they combined the schools then and everything. But the school that I started to was an all-black school from 1st grade to 12th grade. I tell you what, some experience you have in life, it will always be there before you, because they gave us structure.
Right.
They taught us structure. I had a teacher. She taught my mother, and she taught me. And so, when we messed in school, we got spanking. And she told me, she said, James, I spank your mama, and I'm going to spank you.
Hey, I'll be honest. I mean, what recourse do you have at that point? She just spanks your mama. What you go through?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I couldn't go home and tell my mom that I got to spank it. A beating, because I would have got another one. But I tell you what, I learned so much from our people and the struggles they went through. And they went through those things so that we could have a better day. And if we would teach our young people the same thing that they taught us, it would be better for us and everyone else. Because my mother told me, the son, manners and respect will take you places money can't take you at. And I tell you what, I have lived to see that. I have lived to see that. If you be good, don't worry about what people say or do. God will take care of you, and God will give you things. The military have taken me from here to overseas many times and everything, and people are the same all over the world. We may be different colors, but we're the same. Everybody wants the same thing, a good life for them, a good life for the children, and live in peace. Everybody wants it. But some folks go about getting it the wrong way. But everybody wants the same thing, and I found that out. Yes, sir.
One thing that you can go ahead and let this Greek letter nation know about, I should say, about especially regards to everything that's going on now, in the current events and things like that. What would it be? What would you say?
Well, I tell you what, with everything that's going on now, we need to stop and look at our family tree, our structure. Look at the root. If we are not rooted and grounded in the Word of God, the tree is going to die. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you this before we end. The family is like this. The husband is the root, and he's rooted and grounded in the earth, and the earth is God. And the woman is that tree, and she's holding on to the branches, and the children are the branches and the leaf. The first thing to fall off the tree when the root is uprooted is the branch, is the leaf, and that's the children. The children grow and scatter. But when that root is grounded and that tree is strong, the leaf come back on the tree, and it looks so good because the man has to be rooted. That family, and then they teach that child how to be a good child in home, and when that child go out, that child will represent them well. That's what we need. I don't care where. Look, when I joined the military, let me tell you something. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, and I didn't curse, and I still don't do it now. Those things my mama taught me at home, okay? And I didn't go outstairs all kind of late at night. When I came here in the military, I could do anything I wanted to do. I was in doing Vietnam time. There were a whole bunch of drug smoking. They said, Fields, you don't want to smoke nothing? I said, no. They told me, you're not a man. I said, well, look, let me tell you something. I'm a man because I'm going to tell you what I'm not going to do. And most of those guys got put out. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, and I went to clubs and everything like that, but a certain time of night, 10 o'clock, I was back in the barracks. I didn't have to do it, but I came back because it was instilled in me. Still, my mama wasn't there, my daddy wasn't there, but I know what I had to do. And if it's taught at home, You can go anywhere in this world, and you can be a good citizen in any community you so desire to live in.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Pastor, I want to thank you. I definitely want to thank you, man, for even taking the time out. Your busy schedule. I know you're busy. Pastor just got back in town, a little bit ago, because he was just at another church as well, Pastor?
Yeah,
You know, going ahead and taking care of business as well, man. So I thank you for fitting us into that busy schedule of yours. I really do, man. Especially talking about St. Helena. Definitely getting it right now.
Yeah.
Island.
There you go. St. Helena Island. Yeah,
A first-hand account.
Well, I thank y'all for calling me and giving me the opportunity to tell you about the island that I grew up on and I love and everything. And you know, I just thank y'all. So Hunter been good, and y'all take care of yourself.
See, that's gonna be the new one. Hunter been good. Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter been good. Hunter been good. That means you all been good. You all have been good.
Thank you, Pastor. Always love. Peace and blessings to you, sir.
Well, okay, thank you.
All right now.
Class, cool. Now, I done had them all. From the rich types to the loud mouths, to the stuck ups, people down south. Got girls going half on their Waffle House. You gotta test them out before you take them out. Sit alone, little life for the party. Treat a lady like a queen and a thotty like a potty. Still looking for the one, cause every client need a body and a body. Got me like, oh shit. Him and her J's, let me cater to you. 12 years slave, I'ma wait it to you. Let them feel the thirst, need a refill. Tell your friends chill, we can ride out. That two crooks going down to the hideout. Overdrive OD, Amy Winehouse.
Ain't no backseat,
baby riding the front. Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
Ain't no backseat,
baby riding the front. Shotgun, got me one in the truck. Baby riding the front. Baby riding the front.
Ain't no backseat,
baby riding the front.
So I got shotgun.
Got me one in the truck. Sit back, baby, relax, lean back. Said you never fall in love again, relax. Destination never seen that. Heard about it, but you never went. But you wanna go, baby, coop love. Yeah, there's two thugs. Never was, never win, never. However, no matter cold or the hot weather, we stick together like skin to the hot leathers. You ain't gotta go to Mars to find treasure. Shit, I found mine, and I love gold. True gem in a diamond in the rough that I must hold. Let it unfold. Girl got a BA, so sing college. Still wear black masks for them red bottoms. This is so honest. Whether I'm the big Swiss or small cottage. Are you down? Are you down? Yeah, you all the way down. Would you ride? Would you die? Put your life on the line. It go click, click, bang, bang. Baby, that's my love gun. Pop it off and kill everybody. And after dust, it's just us.
Ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the front.
I got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
Ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the front.
I got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck. Baby, ride in the front. Baby, ride in the front.
Ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the front.
I got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
Ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the
I
front.
got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
Ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the front.
I got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
On that Cooper,
Baby, ride in the front.
on that Cooper,
Baby, ride in the front.
ain't no backseat,
Baby, ride in the front.
so I got shotgun.
Shotgun, got me one in the truck.
What's good, Greek Letter Nation? Right back at you, man. Mike Mad, the ambassador.
KV in the house, still here.
You know what's good. Hey, so, how you like the show?
Man, it was cracking.
You know what I'm saying?
Very informative, you know. And I've been out there to them islands before. Man.
Have
I
you?
Never knew what, you know, what their struggle was and what it was like growing up. I mean, when he said that his first time he took a shower and slept in his own bed was in the military, I almost lost it.
How crazy was that? I'm like, are you serious? Things we took for granted. Things we seriously took for granted. So I'm like, Yeah, that blew my mind. St. Helena, say it correctly. St. Helena, say it correctly. You feel me? I'm not trying to get messed up because of the Gullah language, African and French. You feel me? Anyway, you like the show, man? Holla at us. We can be emailed at GreekLetterRadio@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook at the Greek Letter Radio Show or Instagram and Twitter at WGLR Show. Feel me?
Man, it was a good show, Mike.
It was a great show, man. I liked it, man. Hey, remember, y'all, if it concerns our community, it's going to be seen, heard, and or discussed here first, y'all. One body, one voice, one nation. Who are we, KB?
I don't know, but it's me.
I think it's me, bro.
Nah, it's me.
Greek Letter Radio, Pulse for Nation. Later, y'all.
Now rocking the Greek Letter Radio Show.
Shout out to my boy Mad Mike. Juke, what up?
Now rocking,
Class,
now rocking,
cool.
now rocking the Greek Letter Radio Show.
Bless. Yeah, I got the world in my palm, future in my sight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. That's probably why they watching me. I got my shit together, got my mind right, huh? Blood, sweat, and tears. What you know about some blood, sweat, and tears, homie? I've been doing this for years. Love this shit like my wife and my kids. Simple process elimination. I'm a pulse of a nation. I done made it through the pledge initiation and the hating. I'm a pulse of a nation. Give a damn what you think, give a damn what you say. I'm a pulse of a nation. And I'm all about my business, I ain't got no time for play. We the pulse of a nation. I got the world in my palm, future in my eyesight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. I know I got 'em watching me. I got this badge of honor, got my mind right. I got the world in my palm, future in my eyesight. On the low, I live a high life. I'm a menace to society. I know I got 'em watching me. I got my badge of honor, got my mind right. Simple process elimination. We a pulse of a nation. I done made it through the pledge initiation and the hate. We the pulse of a nation. Give a damn what you think, give a damn what you say. We the pulse of a nation. And I'm all about my business, I ain't got no time for playing. We the pulse of a nation. Let's go!